WVTC Radio Detroit. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, X, and our website, www.wvtcdetroit.com, or download our WVTC app from the Play Store for Android users and the App Store for iPhone users.
Hey y'all, this is Larry Whitfield. Welcome to Sunday Throwbacks, right here on WVTC Detroit. On today's show, it is our hope that you will enjoy great music from past and present, that you will be impacted by a throwback moment. So listen, call a neighbor, call a friend, call somebody. Let them know Sunday Throwbacks is on. Let's go. It's Sunday. Sunday Throwbacks. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another week of Sunday Throwback. I am your host, Larry Whitfield, and my co-host, Elder Val. She's looking
Black History-esque.
Blackness.
As long as you keep. That's okay.
I was about to say you looking like an African American.
Well, hey, you know what? It's all good. It's all good. I like to represent.
Yes, listen.
Hallelujah.
If you are on Facebook, YouTube, if you are on X, if you are on WVTCDetroit.com, I need you to like and share. Let somebody on Instagram. Let somebody know the Sunday Throwback is on. Listen, our guest. Man, I've been knowing all my life.
All of it?
All my life.
Wow.
All my life. Wow. Big tall man that started hanging around my brother Tommy, and
did he really?
He was co-founder of the Thomas Whitfield Company.
I forgot about that until I saw that.
Yes,
That's
I'm talking about Pastor TJ Hemphill, playwright, director, extraordinary man. He is doing some great things. He has another production that is coming out that we want to be sharing that information with you in just a minute. But listen, I need everybody to like and share. Let everybody know the Sunday Throwbacks is on. It is Black History Month, and we have a presentation.
Indeed. We do indeed.
Yes.
I figure as we close
turn it over
out,
to you.
I'm sorry, I was premature. You know, sometimes I get really happy and geeked. As we close out Black History Month segment, we want to do so with a gentleman by the name of Paul Revere Williams, born February 18, 1894. He was an architect based in Los Angeles, California. Most of the buildings he designed were in Southern California. Paul Williams was said to have designed over, get this, 3,000 buildings over the course of his career, designing homes for millionaires. Why is that important? We'll tell you. He also took on projects that would improve Black communities. Williams won an architectural competition at age 25, and 3 years later opened his own office. Known as an outstanding draftsman, he perfected the skill of sketching, get this, upside down. Why? This skill was developed because in the 1920s, many of his white clients felt uncomfortable sitting next to him. So he learned how to sketch upside down so they would see it right side up. Struggling to gain attention, he served on the first Los Angeles City Planning Commission in 1920. He designed homes for the likes of Frank Sinatra, Lucille Ball, Desi Arnaz, Lon Chaney. Y'all wouldn't know him. All these folks. And Barbara Stanwyck. That just goes to show you your gift will make room for you, even if you have to sit on the other side of the table. His quotes: "If I allow the fact that I am a Negro to checkmate my will to do, now I will inevitably form the habit of being defeated." Good. "Without having the wish to show them, I developed a fierce desire to show myself." How about that? He said, "Expensive homes are my business and social housing is my hobby. Being a Californian was to my advantage," he says. "In California, the people are interested in ideas that are new and fresh without the traditional or historical ties that are ordinarily more associated with East Coast thinking." Real quick, 1926, he designs the 28th Street YMCA in Los Angeles. 1938, First Church of Christ Scientists in Reno, Nevada. 1939, My Place, Saks Fifth Avenue, Beverly Hills. He did 1961 LAX theme building, 62 St. Jude Hospital in Memphis, 1968 First AME Church of Los Angeles, Hotel Granada in Borgata, Colombia, a 14-story addition to a hotel in 1940, the first African-American member of American Institute of Architects. Paul Revere Williams. Born in, I got to go back to my first note, February 18th, 1894, died January 23rd, 1980.
Wow. Phenomenal man.
Phenomenal man. They won't sit next to me. Cool. I'll get their money.
Upside down.
Come on. Upside down.
There is nothing we can't do, y'all. There is nothing. Just like the entertainer said, if they go to the moon, we going to. But listen, we got to get to some music because we do have a guest. He is actually at a rehearsal for this upcoming production. So we want to get to him. But I want to play this song from Clergyman. I love this rendition that they do as they give tribute to the late, great Reverend Milton Brunson. The song that they do, My Mind's Made Up. I love their arrangement.
Let's do it.
So let's get to it. And then when we come back, our guest is going to be gracing the table because this is
Sunday Throwback.
Yeah. Woo-hoo. We'll be right back, everybody.
Come on, y'all. We're going to go back to the 90s and pay homage to one of the forefathers in gospel music, Reverend Milton Brunson. This is just for you. Come on, Clergyman, let's do this. Hey.
Yes. My mind is made up.
This right here.
No turning back.
None.
Clergyman Community Choir, y'all, out of Hartford, Connecticut, produced by Sandy, you already know. One of my favorite producers, Doobie
Powell.
Yes, Doobie Powell.
How'd we guess?
Yes, but listen, we're back. Our guest is here. Well, he's not here, but he is
close enough
doing his thing. He is in preparation for this production. Let's bring him on now.
Let's do that.
There he is. Yes, sir. Pastor TJ Hemphill. How are you, sir?
Man, I am absolutely fabulous. I'm blessed. How about yourself?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is so good to have you. I just want to take people back just a little bit. A lot of people don't know that you were the co-founder of the Thomas Whitfield Company, you know, and I kind of just want you to just touch on that a little bit before we go a little forward, because like I was telling you, I've been knowing you all my life, literally.
Right.
So talk about that a little bit.
Well, the beginning actually starts not so much with Thomas as much as it started with a young lady by the name of Beverly Glenn.
Oh, okay.
And I was playing the organ for Mount Zion for Zion Hope Baptist Church. And so I knew Beverly, and she had a choir, Beverly Glenn Concert Chorale. I met her after church after a concert, and I said, "Hey, Beverly, I need to take some organ lessons." And she said, "Well, you need to take them from this young man over here." And she pointed to Thomas, and Thomas was probably about, I don't know, maybe he was 17 at the time.
Wow.
And I said, "Really?" She said, "Oh yeah, take him from him." And so she introduced me to him. And I went to his church about a week later, PT, at Prayer Tabernacle.
Yes, sir.
And, I met him after service. But I was absolutely blown away during the service when I heard his music and I heard the stuff that he was doing. It was like an incredible experience, a musical genius. And so I met him, and I sneaked away from my church for the next couple of weeks doing the same thing. And I didn't have any contact with Thomas during those 2 or 3 weeks. But the Lord put it on my heart and said, ask him if he would start a choir with you.
Wow.
And I did just that. I said, "Hey, we should start a choir." Now, I guess he had heard about me through the John Eberhard Community Choir or at Zion Hope or whatever. But in any event, he agreed to start a choir with me.
Wow.
And he said he had a name for it. When he finally agreed, I said, "What do you got?" He said, "We're going to call it the Hemphill Whitfield Community Singers." And I told Thomas, I said, "Man, listen."
Are you serious?
I said, "Thomas, you got it twisted, brother." I said, "I have the name." He said, "What do you got?" I said, "We're going to call it the Thomas Whitfield Company."
Wow.
And I had seen some other group that had this word company on it, but that Thomas Whitfield Company just sounded so perfect. And we rode with that. And that's how it all began. And so I was right there at the beginning, assisting in everything. And he and I were writing music. And it was an incredible experience and always has been. And then, of course, I got to know you. I got to know your mom.
Yes.
I love Jackie. She treated me just like a son.
Yeah.
I mean, she was just an incredible human being. Yeah. And of course, Robert and everybody, it was really, really a great experience meeting Thomas. And Thomas and my wife, who's gone on to be with the Lord as well, they came to love each other, love each other. And isn't it interesting that where they both were laid to rest, they're only about 10 feet apart. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing. But that's how the story began, and we had a great friendship for sure.
Yeah. And just moving ahead a little bit, I remember when you was pastoring, I remember Tommy told me, he said, you need to sit up under him. You need to join his church. And that was before he made his transition.
Yeah.
You know, he suggested that I needed to sit up under you, you know, and I did for that time. I was also a part of Peerless Times.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I was a part of Peerless Times. I played the person who opened up the biblical scene.
Okay.
In the time of my Savior's life. Wow. And opened up that. Then I played the angel.
The angel?
I played the angel.
He was an angel. He was an angel.
Angel that came
okay.
in. Yes.
I'll sit still.
And also I played the rich young ruler.
Right. Oh, man. You're bringing it all back.
Yes. So I just had, you know, those years with Peerless Times. But I want you to tell the our listening audience that may or may not know, how did you come to even...
How did I come to what?
How did you come to even doing Playwright?
Well, you know, I was a school teacher at first. That was my first job. Mm-hmm. And I was teaching elementary school. And because I was already into music, mm-hmm. it was sort of a natural thing when the school lost its auditorium program funding. And so I felt like the kids were just being cheated. And so I decided to throw my hat in the ring and see what I could do. And I took an old play, A Christmas Carol. And but it was so, oh my gosh, it was so elementary. I wound up adding parts to it. I wound up creating some additional music for it. Mm-hmm. And then I had a girlfriend who was in the Wayne State Theater program. And she invited me to go see a play, Pal Joey, at the Bonsdale. And I was backstage before the play even started. And man, the excitement was incredible. Just people running around, costumes and directors, all kinds of folks, lights, sound, music, the whole. And I was totally enthralled by it. And I said, you know what? I've got to do this. This has got to be something that I would involve myself with. And that was the beginning of me attempting to write plays. And then, believe it or not, Peerless Times, which was not called Peerless Times originally, I did a play called The Revelation of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
With Donald Bradley, Pastor Donald Bradley. Mm-hmm. And in that show, it was strictly biblical. There was no contemporary part. But I asked the Lord, I said, Lord, I want something. I need you to give me something that would help bring young men and women off the street. Mm-hmm. And because church people, you know, we all know the biblical stories, but people in the street, that they're not so much concerned about the biblical history of Jesus.
Right.
But this play, when God gave me Peerless Times with that contemporary opening and beginning, and it was incredible what he did. I had a young man who played the lead role of the Bobby character. And 2 weeks before we were to open, I told my church, you know, this is after we did it a couple of times at the church. We were slated to go to the Fisher Theater. My church thought I was crazy. How are you going to take this play to the Fisher Theater with just a few hundred people? I said, God is able. And yes, sir. And in any event, I got up on the pulpit and I said, look, I want each of you to sell 5 tickets and we're going to pack this place out and God's going to do the rest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But 2 weeks before the show, check this out, Larry, 2 weeks before the show, my lead character, he came to me and he said, I need $600 more or I can't do the part. I looked him in the face and I said, well, I guess you can't do the part. Oh. And so I was stuck. 2 weeks before the Fisher, I lost my lead. And so a young lady came to me by the name of Angela Berry. And you know the Berry family. Mm-hmm. She said, I got a young man. She said, he can sing. I don't know if he can act. I said, well, bring him in. We need somebody that at least can sing. And she brought in a young man by the name of William Murphy. He was 18 years old. 18 years old. And the rest is history. Hey, listen, Larry, he couldn't act his way out of a paper bag, right. but he could certainly sing. And I knew that was half the battle.
Yeah.
But what happened on that stage that opening night? Oh my God, it was nothing but God. The Lord anointed him in such a way that when the play unfolded, it just, everybody in the auditorium was just flabbergasted. It was it was madness. And that play went on to run for 30 years. William Murphy did at least 24 of those years. And that kind of catapulted his career a bit, and so.
Yeah. That was huge, man. And
oh my gosh, yes, absolutely.
God being a part of it when it was at the church, man. You used to pack it out every year at the church.
Oh man, every year we did it. We did it 3 years ago at the Fisher, and after 30 years, we still brought in 4,000 people.
Absolutely.
So it was amazing. It is a little hard hearing you just a bit. I don't know.
Okay, let me.
I don't know if that's me or you, but
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
But we had some fantastic years with Peerless Times, and then I started writing other plays, doing shows like All Men Can't Be Dogs with Vivica Fox, Tommy Ford, John Amos. I've had all kinds of stories in these shows, and but my focus is a little different now.
Yeah. Listen, I want to do something real quick, and I'm gonna turn it over to you, Elder Val. I want to get to some music. And we're going to take a break. We're going to take a quick break. I want to get to some music. And this is actually a tribute to you because you was co-founder of the Thomas Whitfield Company. So I didn't pull something. This is a throwback moment.
Let's do it.
I'm not even going to say the name of the song. We just going to play it. We're going to take a little break. And then when we come back, everybody, playwright, director extraordinaire, Pastor TJ Hemphill, about to do this great play called, production is called God, It's Me Again. So we're going to be moving into that. And we do have a commercial that we're going to play for that as well. Okay. So we'll be back in just a little bit, everybody.
Yes.
The Lord is blessing me right now. Oh, right now. The Lord is. Every moment He's blessing me. Oh, right now. Can't you feel it? Right now. Right now. Yeah, Lord. He woke me up. That's enough to praise God. Lord is. He's blessing me. Oh, I'm so glad. He's blessing you right where you are. God is. Reach up our faith. He's blessing me. Right now, yes he is, yes he is, yes he is. The Lord is. I don't care what you're going through. God's able to bless you. To reach out by faith. Right now, oh yeah, 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 oh Lord.
Oh my goodness! Get ready, Detroit, for a celebration you do not want to miss. Join us for the Sandy Rose celebration, an electrifying evening honoring a powerful legacy of faith, leadership, and impact across gospel music, ministry, media, and community. For decades, this journey has inspired choirs, lifted listeners, strengthened ministries, and changed lives. And now it's time to celebrate. Friday, March 27, 2026 at Hope United Methodist Church, 26275 Northwestern Highway in Southfield, Michigan. Kick off the night with a strolling reception, 5 to 6:30 p.m. with the $50 donation. Get tickets on Eventbrite. Search Sandy Rose Celebration. Then at 6:45, join us in the sanctuary for a musical service and tribute. Free and open to the public. There will be a free will offering. Music, honor, gratitude, legacy. Bring your family, bring your friends. Visit www.sandyrosecelebration.info. That's www.sandyrosecelebration.info. Come and celebrate a life that made a difference in others. See you there. See you there. See you there.
7th, Elder Val, March 27th.
I'm there.
You do not want to miss this event.
Dress.
We are celebrating.
I got my dress.
Not only her birthday, but 50 years of gospel contribution that she has been to the gospel music industry, to Detroit, and to the people of God. We are so excited for station owner and operator Sandy Rose. How God has taken her from director, and she's still directing to what she's doing now. And she is making a mark in people's lives that can never, ever
I'm gonna be there.
Be erased.
I'm gonna be there. I got my dress.
You want to make sure you're there. March 27th now. The strolling reception starts at 5 o'clock. It ends at 6:30.
Yes.
Then we're going to usher the people into the service.
Absolutely.
And then we're going to bring her down that middle aisle. Now, I don't know what she's going to have on. But no, we ain't doing this. See, Sandy old school. Sandy want to come down the aisle like this. We're not doing it. No, we're not doing that. But we're going to usher her down the aisle, and we're going to have a good time in the Lord and just celebrate this great woman of God. So March 27th, y'all, make sure that you all are there at Hope United Methodist Church. Y'all know where it is on Northwestern Highway. You just seen the commercial.
Yeah, we just saw it on.
Let's go. We are back.
We are back
with our guest. He's
indeed.
really not a guest. He's at home. He's just a phenomenal man that we're celebrating. He's getting ready for this production. God, it's me again. We're going to get right to it. Elder Val, you got a question for him?
There were so many things Larry hit on that I wanted to, and I'm just fascinated by the Detroit public school systems with the teachers like Lexi was Finney, Tommy was Finney. You were at an elementary school and how it produces such gifted people. So I really wanted to talk about the early upbringing and the influences for you.
Well, I mean, it starts with my mom. You know, my mother was a musician for church, and she was the singer with the John. She was probably the main singer for the John Eberhart Community Choir. Wow. She was just a tremendous singer who never really got the accolades and the attention that she should have gotten. But she nonetheless she's hung in there, and she taught us how to sing, and basically her playing the piano inspired me to learn. I took a few lessons when I was 9 years old, and then my mother came to one of those lessons, and I wasn't there, and I started playing hooky, playing baseball, and so that ended that. But again, because I had an ear for music, I pretty much became a self-taught musician, and I studied everything I could possibly get my hands on as far as learning the notes and things like that, and playing in different keys. And that's how it started. So it all began with my mom, you know, and as far as other people are concerned, you know, I'm old school. So,
yes,
you know, I go all the way back to the days again of John Eberhart Community Choir, and then James Cleveland, and you know, Charles Nix, and all these people. I mean, these were guys that I looked up to and that I thought were just absolutely tremendous. Herbert Picard. I mean, and then of course, but and Thomas was just a prodigy. You know, he was just a young man who just you couldn't help but be inspired. A lot of people would hear his music in concerts and things like that, but I got the opportunity to sit with him in his living room and just listen to him play whatever came to his spirit and his heart, and it was just mind blowing what this young man was able to accomplish, way ahead of his time.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so it inspired me to continue to do what I do. So again, I every person out there that has accomplished something, believe it or not, was an inspiration to me. I always held the concert pianists and the singers, and I held them in high esteem. Always looked up to them. So when you ask about those early times, there certainly is no one particular person. That just so many gifted people coming out of Detroit.
Yes.
I don't know how you can miss it. You know, you have to be inspired by somebody. And just when I was listening to Larry just a moment ago, when he hit a couple of the notes, oh my God, you have no idea where my mind raced to, because to hear that Whitfield sound, it took me all the way back to the many, many days of rehearsals, and then, you know, going to restaurants afterwards and just doing all kinds of crazy things. You know, we loved what we did, you know. So
yeah,
absolutely.
This is amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, man, you got me choked up. You shouldn't have said that. But
now let me ask this: did you ever sing with the company, or you just helped to
direct?
Found it.
No, I helped. I found the company along with Thomas, and then I was the company's first director.
Okay.
And very first director, and then I also helped to pave the way for. I did a lot of the business end of it, as far as making sure that we were able to do concerts. We did our very first concert at Wayne State Community Auditorium, and it was just tremendous. And so I took care of a lot of that kind of stuff, you know. Yeah. And then I was with the company for several years, and then I got saved.
Oh well.
Yes, I got saved. You can't do this and you can't do that, and you got. I'll never forget. I kind of broke Thomas's heart when I decided to leave the group. He was very, very heartbroken about that. And many years later, I totally regretted that move. It was just such a crazy move on my part. And here's an interesting story that you might find an interest in. Thomas had already met up with Yolanda Adams, and he came to me one day and he said, Tyrone, I need you to manage this young lady. At the time, I was managing Vicki Winans. Vicki Winans was I was her first manager. And I said, Tom, I can't manage Yolanda. I said, Vicki would have a fit, you know. But anyway, as you know, Yolanda went on to be a tremendous artist, and she still is to this day.
Yeah.
And but I got a chance to book for a lot of these artists because I had a company called Giampa Production.
Yes.
And so I booked a lot of the artists in different places, you know. So that, you know, again, those were some of the early days. And then I did the magazine, Totally Gospel. That
Yes.
yeah, God brought me into that.
Yeah.
And that entertainment magazine went all over the country and all over the world. It was the first internationally published gospel magazine. It looked just like a jet.
Yeah.
And then this year, or last year, that is, Fred Hammond gave me a call and said, "Hey, I want to show you something." So he sent it to me, and my story and book made it to the Gospel Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you.
Yeah. So I give all the glory to God. I mean, he's brought me a long way.
Yeah. Totally Gospel was our gospel.
That was listen.
Absolutely.
That was something
else.
Yeah.
But listen, I want to get to your production that you got coming up this weekend, the 27th and the 28th. But before I ask you about it, I want to play this little clip for it. And then when we come back, I'm going to have you to just expound on the production.
Sounds good.
It is. Let me ask you real quick, what is the vision behind it?
The vision behind this particular show?
Yes.
The vision basically is to just let people understand that wherever you are in life, it's not that you want to take advantage and use God as some kind of Cosmo bellhop. No, but in all instances, we have to always go back to God, run back to God, never get too big where God is not there for you. God is always there for you. And when you fall, when you make mistakes, and believe me, I've made plenty in my life.
Yeah.
But so many times, and you don't have to always make mistakes in terms of sin. Sometimes you make mistakes in terms of business decisions and things like that. And then you wake up at 2:00 in the morning and you say, God, it's me again.
Yeah.
And it's nothing wrong. You got to run back to him, you know, and that's what this whole story is based on. There's a lot of truth in this story. A lot of the entire play is based on real events that happened to me in my life and happened to others. And it's powerful, but I always go back and say, Lord, it's me again.
Amen.
Yeah.
And God is constantly working on me, and it's never over until he comes or until he takes you, one or the other. But
yes, sir.
That's the premise. God, it's me again.
Again.
Let's play this little clip and we'll be right back.
All right.
It's one of the most powerful and raw stories I've ever put on stage. Just plain emotion and reality. We've all had our times when we weren't so saintly. But now, how do you deal with it? How do you make things right? Will God hear your cries of desperation? It's all on stage, and God, it's me again. Two couples intertwined in the weeds of life and surrounded by a cast of characters that will make you see yourself on stage. God, It's Me Again, featuring the music of new composer Paul Germain. It's all happening February 27th and 28th at the Life Church Southfield. Scan the QR code and get your tickets today.
Tell me what's left to say.
Right up.
God, It's Me Again. Let's talk about your characters. Who are the characters?
The principal characters, they're all pretty much on the same level as far as who is a principal. But I want to begin with a young man by the name of Jalen Seawright.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Seawright is a writer, singer. He is a music director here at Life Church, and he's a pastor. He's just been elevated to the pastorship. to the pastorate, and he's going to be it's going to have his church open in Troy in the spring. But the young man has so much flavor and so much spirit. It's really remarkable. And you got to come and see this young man. What's so ironic about it is that his mother was actually in Peerless Times about 25 years ago. So, yeah. So now here he is playing a key role. And then we have Ed Gaines. Ed Gaines is a guy who starred in a movie called Old Heart, among other movies. Just a phenomenal actor. He kind of reminds me of Danny Glover. And then there's Nix McCarty. Nix McCarty has been all over Tubi and all over doing plays forever. Just a tremendous veteran actress, I should say. She's really powerful. Then we have Kim Joy. Kim Joy's been in several of my shows. Always gives a good performance. And then there is a newcomer, Tavon Platt, and he's a tremendous actor as well. These are the principal characters. And then there's a couple of extras, of course. But I tell you, these people, they blow my mind every time I see them on stage performing. The show is so powerful, and it brings out the emotion in people, of course. That's people want. You know, you go to theater, you want a good story, you want your emotions moved, you know, you want some inspiration, and they bring it, you know, and I'm excited about how it's all unfolding. Two couples going in opposite directions, you know, but still struggling with basic things in life, you know. Young man got his girlfriend pregnant, you know, and so what's going to happen now? The church came down hard on him and hard on his girlfriend. That's a tough thing to deal with, you know. And but at the end of the day, it's God, it's me again. Right. And the other couple, the young man lost his job, you know, to DEI, and he was a very frustrated young man. You know, we got a lot of frustration going on with a lot of young people these days. You know, I just learned of a couple of suicides just a couple of days ago, and it's just so depressing and so heartbreaking to know that our young people, their back is against the wall, and I want them to understand that God is there for them.
Yes.
And then there's this old couple in the show, and Nix McCarty plays the role of the neighborhood spiritual mama, and boy, she brings it. She brings it, I tell you. So I'm excited about it, and I'll tell you what makes me really excited. Peerless Times started in the church. This is the first play that I have done in a church since Peerless Times. So I think this is going to catapult this play like never before. It's going to be something that's going to be spectacular. I know, I feel it, I believe it, and we're going to see that, you know. So I'm excited. We're here at Life Church. That's where it's going to be held. And Life Church is in Southfield on 9 Mile Road, just east of Blosser. And we've converted the entire auditorium, and it's a very intimate setting. Seats about 350, maybe 400 people. And the actors are right in your face, and you are going to experience a great story. I promise you that.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Very good, very good. Just excited about your walk and your growth and your mind, and how Lord just uses you to bring relevance and storylines that help people. When you look at yourself, what would you say was your greatest contribution to your audiences? Is it variety or what exactly?
Yeah. Well, I think it has to be the play Peerless Times because of the longevity of it, and because of the nature of it. It's where it all begins. It's where salvation begins. The look on the faces of people who are coming from the street, they're sitting there watching a play, and before they know it, they're thrust back into biblical times. And I've seen lives changed, and I've seen it then, and I promise you, you're going to see it now with this show. You're going to see the same thing. So as far as contribution on the spiritual side, yes, that's it. But on the natural side, as a school teacher, the Lord blessed me to be able to teach almost 40 years, you know, to young kids, and to instill values and principles. See, when I was growing up, my mom, it was 6 of us, and we didn't have a father. Our father left when I was about 3 years old. And so there was no time for her to teach principles and integrity and character. She was too busy trying to put food on the table.
Right.
And my objective is to give the community at large, young people, the idea, the sense of integrity, character, so they can avoid making all the mistakes that many of us made in our lives coming up. That's what I hope to see and hope to accomplish in this show as well. So I'm hoping people will pack out the auditorium and come and see it. You know, I don't do these plays, to become a millionaire or anything like that. I don't. I do them because I love doing theater. I love God. And I love seeing the reaction on people's faces when the Lord touches their hearts through one of these shows.
Yes.
So it's all coming up this coming weekend.
Yeah.
That's February 27th and 28th.
28th. Yeah.
God,
it's
me again. I love the title. I love the title.
God, it's me again.
And if I may just throw this in there, I want to give your audience a phone number that they can call, because the tickets are on sale at ticketleap.com, not Eventbrite, TicketLeap. Like you're leaping, ticketleap.com. And if you go on my page, TJ Hemphill, you certainly will be able to scan the QR code. But I want to give a phone number that they can call, reach out to. It's 313-859-8858. I'll give it one more time. 313-859-8858. Call that number and you will get the information and get your tickets. And it's going to be a great show. We're going to have a wonderful time this coming weekend.
Oh, sounds like it.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. I love it.
Let me ask you this as we get ready to end this segment of Sunday Throwback. Is there a major movie in your loins?
Is there a major movie?
Yeah, is there a major movie coming?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Well, first off, my first movie, I've done several of my plays have been produced in a video format, currently on Tubi or YouTube. You can catch them all Men Can't Be Dogs, Love Won't Let Me Wait. But the movie that I did a couple of years ago is called Shaded Dreams. You can go on YouTube and see that, Shaded Dreams. Okay. So look it up, just Shaded Dreams. And then there is one that's coming out, and unfortunately I can't give the title right now, but I just wrote a film that I can't wait to get started on the production end of it. It's a fabulous script, and God gave me this script, and it's going to come to fruition sometime this year.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So excited. I am so excited what God is just continuing to do.
Yes.
All of the play productions that you have done has been such a powerful response.
Yes.
And Perilous Times will never, we'll always remember Perilous Times, man.
Right.
It's life-changing.
Even after so many years of it being gone, if he was to bring it back, folks would just back the place out.
Yeah.
I'd be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our station owner is sitting over here waving and stuff. She remembers Zion Hope and all that type of stuff. Sandy Rose.
Right.
So, I want you to just give us some final thoughts. I know you're working and everything. You just flew in, so I appreciate you coming. I had a brief conversation with your son, Paul, because I was sending out the advertisements. And man, your briefly talk about your children, man, because they out there, Amber and that, man, they are out there doing their thing.
Yeah, well, my kids are doing such, and they're not kids, of course, but Paul is doing some fabulous music. In fact, half of the music that's in the show is written by my son, Paul, and he's under the name of, some people call him PZ, I call him Paul Germain. And so that's Jermaine, of course, is his mom name, but he's got some really good music in the show.
Wow.
And so he's doing his thing as a music producer. He's worked for Mario Winans. He's worked for P. Diddy. He's done a lot of work out there.
Yeah.
And then I have two twin boys who are in California, and they're working with Zeus Network in the area of photography. And then my daughter Amber is all over the internet with the Country Wayne skits, and
man,
She's outgrown us all.
Yeah.
Amber is doing her thing, and I'm proud of her. I really am proud of her.
Yeah. Well, we are so proud of you, sir. And again, I thank God for you. Give us some final thoughts, whatever the Lord has on your heart to say.
Yeah.
To our audience as we get ready to end this segment.
Yeah.
Well, I would really love to say to your audience that, number one, the journey begins with God and it ends with God.
Yes.
In the middle, we're all just learning how to love each other, learning how to protect each other, learning how to inspire each other, learning to realize that you may not have everything you want in life, but you have something a lot of people don't have. If you've got Jesus, you've got something that's so spectacular, so magnificent. You can never let a day go by without you giving God praise.
Yes.
And again, you can achieve your journey. You know, people say to me all the time, they say, man, you're the Tyler Perry of Detroit. I say, no. I'm the TJ Hemphill of Detroit. And, you know, I applaud those who have gone on to much, much higher levels and whatever, but learn to be happy in what you do. As Paul talks about in the scriptures, you learn to be content in all things. It doesn't mean you stop striving to be excellent. I look at your program and it's an excellent program, you know, and so you keep making it better and better. And so people need to realize that the Lord is not through with you yet. You are still here. And if you're listening to this show, you know you're still here. So just do what the Lord has told you to do. Don't waste time. You know, people waste a lot of time. Man, I wish I had moved, 5 years ago. I've done the same thing many times. Every time the winter hit, I said, oh, Lord, I knew I should have left. Do what you got to do. I just came back from Orlando and it was beautiful down there. But I love Detroit. And so this is home. Yeah. But I thank God for the opportunity to work with you, Larry. You have been an inspiration to me whenever I see you in the gym or I think about our life stories. And,
yes, sir.
You've been an inspiration. Your family has been an inspiration. I thank God for you. And I pray much for you and your co-hosts. And I know things are just going to continue to get better.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much. Everybody, great. It's me again at Life Church, Southfield, Michigan. Yes. Phone number right there. 313-859-8858. You do not want to miss this production from our very own Detroit's own homegrown pastor, TJ, Zion Hope, and all the other places. Co-founder of the Whitfield Company.
Yes, so much.
Pastor TJ Hemphill, thank you so much for gracing the table of Sunday Throwbacks, sir. We love you so much, and we wish you nothing.
Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. We wish you nothing but God's best. Amen. Everybody, we're going to get out of here. Next month is Women's Month, so we're going to have some phenomenal women on Sunday Throwbacks on next week. So again, Pastor Hemphill, thank you so much.
Thank you again
for being a part, sir. Wish you the best.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Mm-hmm. All right, you all, we're going to see everybody on next week. We're going to begin Women's Month. Why does... Yes, I'm about to go there. And I know it's two women in the studio. Yes. But y'all got Women's Month. Y'all got Women's Day. Y'all got... Oh, see, here we go.
All the time. This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing. But out a woman or a girl, you better ask somebody.
My station on about to get me, y'all, so I'm about to get out of here. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're going to see you next week as we begin Women's Month.
Thank you.
And we will sing the songs of his fame, forever testify of his grace.
Thank you for tuning in to Sunday Throwbacks with Larry Whitfield on WVTC Detroit. Listen, if you would like to become a partner or a guest on our show, please send us an email at lwhitfieldmusic@yahoo.com. That's lwhitfieldmusic@yahoo.com or call 313-879-9752. That number again is 313-879-9752. We encourage you that God is always in the place, but what you have to do is get him in your space. When you do, your life will never be the same. Thank you for tuning in. See you next week.
This is Shirley Smith from Journey Music Studios, and when I'm not teaching, I'm listening and watching WVTC Detroit.
Oh my goodness! Get ready, Detroit, for a celebration you do not want to miss. Join us for the Sandy Rose celebration, an electrifying evening honoring a powerful legacy of faith, leadership, and impact across gospel music, ministry, media, and community. For decades, this journey has inspired choirs, lifted listeners, strengthened ministries, and changed lives. And now it's time to celebrate. Friday, March 27, 2026 at Hope United Methodist Church, 26275 Northwestern Highway in Southfield, Michigan. Kick off the night with a strolling reception, 5 to 6:30 p.m. with the $50 donation. Get tickets on Eventbrite. Search Sandy Rose Celebration. Then at 6:45, join us in the sanctuary for a musical service and tribute. Free and open to the public. There will be a free will offering. Music, honor, gratitude, legacy. Bring your family, bring your friends. Visit www.sandyrosecelebration.info. That's www.sandyrosecelebration.info. Come and celebrate a life that made a difference in others. See you there. See you there. See you there.
Hello, family. This is Sandy Rose, owner of WVTC Detroit Network. We're starting 2026 off right. A new look and a new 24-hour experience, but the same station that you know and love. As we move into this new season, know that we're actively rebuilding and expanding our music library as we prepare to deliver a stronger, richer listening experience. More live shows are coming, and we will begin to broadcast some of our live shows directly to our 24-hour station, creating a more connected, real-time experience for you, our listeners. Also, we're revamping our physical location to make it more comfortable for our guests, as well as making room for the latest technology. We're excited to announce a brand new WVTC Detroit app coming soon for both Apple and Android users, so you can carry WVTC Detroit with you 24 hours a day. Thank you for your continued support, generosity, and prayers. Because of you, we're making it happen. We're proud to be creating a brand new online experience for our 24-hour station, and we're starting 2026 off big. God bless you.
Hi, my name is Jacob Sheard, I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Hey, my name is Hilton Ross, and I am from Trenton, New Jersey.
Hi, my name is Shadrach Carter, and I am from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And we watch WVTC Detroit.
You're listening to WVTC Gospel Radio Detroit, and we're flowing in the Spirit.